Hello, hello! We are doing some Bentwood rings today. I just am taking a lot of different samples of wood that I got from a package of veneer, and we're gonna just wrap. That's it. This might help you get some tight wraps on your Bentwood rings. So first thing that we are going to do, I cut these into slivers. Didn't show that because it's just a razor blade. We're just cutting them into 6mm, 8mm, 10mm slivers. I usually cut them a little bit thicker than what I want the ring to end up with, so we can clean up the edges. I then take them to the sander, taper the edge. If you do not taper the edge, when you bend it, they are going to create a crease, and it's going to ruin your bend. So make sure to taper it so that you don't get any bad bends. Easiest thing to do is on one of these step mandrels. You can hold it on both sides. It makes it a lot easier to deal with. And you want to go up a size, maybe half a size or one size that you want it to equal to. The very first point of bending this is super important. See that tight fit right there? You need that tight fit or it's just not going to work very well. I use my thumbs and fingers just to get it as tight as possible. Once you get that initial spot as tight as possible, the rest is so easy. You just wrap it and make sure it's nice and tight. Easiest thing at this point, just grab some masking tape and wrap it the same way that you were wrapping the wood so that it stays nice and tight. Make it long enough so the tape can tape itself to itself. And that's that. I'm going to show a couple more examples, just other wood, and all of this wood that I am bending, I dipped into the water for less than a minute. Really not a long time. Again, the most important part is this step right here. You need to make sure there are no air bubbles between your wood and the mandrel, or of course whatever you may be wrapping on. And then I just grab my thumb, I keep pressure, and I take my other fingers and just roll the mandrel. It's very simple. Now there are some veneers that just do not work as well as others. Those ones I usually end up cutting a bit thicker because the edges are going to break like this, and it's just gonna happen. There's not really a way around it. Doesn't matter how long you soak it for, unless you're soaking it for hours. Even then, I've never had the patience to try. I don't know. But even with that, you need as many fingers on here as possible at all times to avoid the breakouts. They're gonna happen. Once you get one breakout, the rest of it is probably gonna break out. So you can see here, I've kept at least half of it from breaking, the right side, and the rest of it, well, that's why I made it so thick. We're gonna just glue it up and we're gonna get rid of that part of the ring, which will leave a nice two-tone bent wood ring anyway. Same thing, we're gonna take the tape and wrap it the same way that we were wrapping the wood. Now, if you guys want to do some two-tone wood, I've tapered two sides on the inside. The inside wood will be this dark wood. I've cut it a little bit thinner, and I've tapered that side we're starting on right now against the mandrel, and I've tapered the other end. So the same process, keeping it as tight as possible. As many fingers on the wood as possible as we roll it around. There's one of the breakouts I was talking about. It's just gonna happen. Now, this end also is tapered, so we're going to taper end to and taper end to keep the seam as keep the seam from being very bulgy. And this is kind of hard to do all at once, but the result is easier to work with and better than doing 2 rings separately. This is going to be much easier to do it this way as a 2-tone ring. And the process will be the same. We're just treating the wood now like the mandrel, and we need to make sure that there are no air bubbles between now the new wood and the old wood. Just have a few more moving parts, which makes it a bit harder. Still not too bad. Got that nice and tight now. We're just gonna roly-poly all the way home. Alright, sometimes you're gonna have a veneer like this, and you'll try it once or twice or 3 times. You'll try soaking it for hours. And how do you wrap it if it just is going to keep breaking over and over? Here is how to make a bent wood ring out of veneer that, well, just won't bend. So first, we are going to just crush it up into pieces. No. First, I'm gonna take another piece and put it in the microwave in boiling water for 5 minutes. Maybe heating it up worked. I mean, it looks darker. Let's try this. It's been soaked, it's been heated, very hot. Oh, it's still breaking? Of course, I mean, we can try something else. It looks like it's still breaking. That's not a problem. Well, what else can we try? What if we light it on fire, dry it out, hit it with a hammer, break it into 1,000,000 pieces. Looks good so far. Yeah, let's add some more in there, why not? Okay, yeah, add the tape. Don't forget the masking tape. Put the glue in there. Oh, we need a hole for the glue. Alright, let's open up a hole. Soak it in CA glue, as per usual with Bentwood rings. Very good. Look at this piece we got. Oh, we've rounded it out a bit. And now time for the inlay. We've gone with lapis as it provides a nice dark blue. Yeah, just dump it all in there, that works. Alright, more CA. We need to make sure that this lapis inlay is not going anywhere. Okay, here we go. We got a hole in it. We got a ring. Now, we just need to bore out the inside of the size we need. Perfect, good size. Alright, let's take it to the lathe and finish the outside. Looking good. There were some gaps. We loaded the gaps with some more inlay, some more glue. We're gonna add the finishing sanding and the finish. Oh man. A CA finish. We just roly-poly it on there. Took a polish and look at that. This is how you make a ring out of any bent wood you want. Now, for those of you that did not want to spend $30 or $40 on a metal mandrel but still want a mandrel, we have designed and printed this mandrel. It's been amazing. It goes by whole sizes because when you're doing bent wood rings, you do not need half sizes. It's never going to be the size that you wrap it on. So if you need a size 8, wrap it on size 9. It's going to shrink, and then you're going to add a finish. So it's going to be a size 8 by the time you are finished. Now this is on our website on shopdreamwood.com. ringblink.com, either under ring blanks and adhesives. Link will be in the link below. Will be in the description below, and either in ring blanks and adhesives, or it'll also be in the 3D design section. Now, I want to let you guys know that we do offer 3D design of anything that you need, $30 an hour, so that is also an option from the website. Just send us a message, let us know what you're looking for, and we can get it designed for you. We will even print it for you if you do not have the ability to print your design. We are happy to work with you. Or to dry completely. Do not add glue before you know that it is 100% dry. If you add glue and there's still moisture in the ring, you are going to have to redo everything from the beginning. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, learned something new. Take a peek on our website. We've got a lot of design or rings and other things, opals, inlays, lapis, Afghan lapis. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you guys, and see you next time. Hopefully not in 5 months. Thank you.